Taking a live look outside and not looking that bad right now, looking a lot better than it was earlier this morning, Cedric.
I'll tell you what, Latrice, we are seeing some improving conditions out there, and that trend should continue as we move into the rest of our Monday afternoon. Now, temperatures right now, 75 degrees in Chattanooga. Yes, 75 already with a dew point of 66. So it is a very spring-like air mass out there. It's very humid. It's very warm. We've got a heat index, and believe it or not, folks, it's going to get even warmer as we go throughout today. So 70 degrees currently in Dayton, Athens, and Cleveland, 72 in Dalton, 70 in Scottsboro, 66 Murphy, and 67 currently in Lafayette. So today we are tracking near record warmth across the Tennessee Valley. In fact, here in Chattanooga, the record high for today is 80 degrees. That was set back in 2005, and I think there's a pretty good chance that we're going to at least tie that record. I'm forecasting a high of 80 degrees today. If we get any warmer than that, we will actually set a new record high temperature today. So record warmth is what we're talking about for now. But that's going to all change for us here in the next 7 days. Here's where we're going to go this afternoon, mid-70s into the upper 70s. And eventually, again, I think some of us will get around that 80-degree mark this afternoon. A mix of clouds and sunshine, more clouds than sun earlier. And then by late this afternoon, maybe a nice, good mix of that sun and clouds, 50-50 mix, right? High temperatures climbing to around 80 in Chattanooga, Dalton, 79 degrees in Cleveland, 78 in Athens, 77 in Dayton, 78 even over our friends in Murphy, 79 degrees in Scottsboro, and 74 up along the plateau. The warmth extends into our election day, and of course this is a very important day, so we want to break down that forecast for you hour by hour. You'll be able to see in the morning maybe some patchy fog early in the morning, low 60s, so it's going to be mild to kick off election day. And as we go throughout the day, as you're heading out to the polls, it's going to stay warm with those temperatures still climbing into the mid to upper 70s as we go throughout your Tuesday with lots of sunshine, so no weather issues expected minus a little patchy fog early in the morning on your Tuesday. So get out there and make sure you cast that vote. Here's the current setup across the southeast. You can see the stalled out frontal boundary we've had in place throughout the weekend is beginning to lift back to the north. So it's taking all the energy off to the west, and that's where the rain chances will be. For us, we're going to be seeing improving conditions. I've got to show you this. That's right, a tropical storm. It's a subtropical storm. Why is it called a subtropical storm as opposed to a regular tropical storm? Because it's really what we call elongated right now. So all the strong winds are off to the north and east away from the center of the storm. Not much of a center right now. But in the coming days, Nicole, that's the actual name of the system, will continue to make its way back towards the west. And eventually, yes, look at this. By the time we get towards late Wednesday, become a hurricane as it makes landfall in Florida. Now, this is interesting because it'll make landfall in Florida, possibly get back in the northeastern Gulf, and then it takes a sharp turn to the north and east heading towards the end of the week. So most of the impacts from this system will stay off to our east, which is some good news. Now, the question may be, why is that? Well, because we're tracking a very strong cold front that's going to be a pattern changer around here. Warm air that's going to be with us as we go throughout the next several days, all the way through your Wednesday. Look at the warm air just flooding the eastern half of the country, but it's not going to last very long because by Friday, yeah, you can see we're still with the warm air, but here comes a big pattern change heading our way, and that cold air is going to be diving down towards the south and east as we get towards this weekend, and we're going to be looking at likely the coldest air of the season so far. In fact, temperatures some 10 to 20 degrees below average by the time we get towards the weekend. So get ready, more significant changes heading our way. Here's your Storm Alert 7-day forecast. Near record highs today, near 80. Election day, though, looking pretty good with partly sunny skies and highs in the mid to upper 70s. We're staying warm through your Veterans Day on Friday with some clouds. A few showers Friday, but it doesn't look like anything heavy or a washout. And then look at that, Latrice, for the weekend. Blustery, much colder. We're talking highs only in the 50s, only in the 40s by Sunday with lows below freezing.
Okay, now I'll really have to turn on the heat this weekend. Thank you, Cedric.